molested childhood that I had, and every guy that I know, every man that ever came in my life, all they did was hurt me. Every man that meant anything to me, all they did was hurt me and just cause me pain, whether it was abuse, rape, betrayal, anything that inflicted pain in me. That's all I ever knew. That's the type of daddy that I know. A daddy that abuses you, that beats you, that got you high, that rapes you, mistreats you. That's a daddy that I grew up knowing about. So I really didn't have a good view on a father figure.
She sits alone in her living room, wondering why she listens to these intimacy feelings that leave her crippled and pitiful. She's tormented by shame, guilt, and regret. A Bronx butterfly wreck who sells her body for sex, and she's a mess. Addicted to these drugs as a user, and everybody in her life is only there to abuse her. No rescue, concrete roses don't bloom. Suicidal thoughts over the tragic loss in her womb, and she ain't understanding how this whole world is so cold. Never a hand to help her out, only a hand to snatch her soul. Is life worth living if I'm living it to sin? She wonders as she waits in line at the free clinic. Bear witness to a woman suffering inside a shell, alive on the outside but dying inside herself. Can anybody understand or hear her cries for help, or is she doomed to be alone in a room inside a shell?
Nobody knew. I swallowed that. I kept that inside. Nobody knew that abortion that I had, ever.
Nothing ever stays the same. Her brown skin bruises do fade as she attempts to gather all the pieces of herself maimed. And she starting to realize there's more to life than what tears cry. She starts to think there's gotta be more than just misery, cause the spirit all inside of me is crying out I'm incomplete. Who is this God, and what did he really mean by sending down his only son to take my place and die for me? How am I worthy? How am I even worth this? His love was priceless, my love is for purchase. All of these questions were stressing her for a purpose, and led her straight to Christ without even a church service. Oh, how unfair at times life can be, but only through the grace of God she escapes HIV. It's not a fault, and God doesn't blame her either, giving her a chance to live in sunshine so darkness leaves her. Life is different now when you're blessed to figure out all the gifts that we are given now. She can't help but smile. The Lord is with you when he's holding every tear you cry. So spread your wings and take off, my Bronx butterfly.
Well, he was touching me and molesting me at the same time. And this man is a Christian.
There's more to life
the word and everything. So I didn't know. I was really confused. I was such a confused little girl because of all the things that I endured as a child. And I remember I was like, it's just friends. It's okay. It's like my daddy, when it wasn't supposed to be that way. And he went along with it when I told him not to do it. He wouldn't consider it rape, but I did. And he went and did it anyway against me, on and on, after I told him to stop. I was really messed up. I never said anything to nobody, never did for years until now. That scarred you for life, just to know that there was a living being inside of you. To have it literally stripped and ripped out of you, that's something that you don't forget.